Hello guys, welcome to Computer Programming channel. And this is, as you know, one of my vlogs, and now in this vlog I would like to talk about how to get a job in this industry, how to get a job in programming, web development or graphic design or database administration or development or any other IT related jobs, because I have a large experience and I believe that I am capable of talking on this subject. And I have been searching for jobs as well at the beginning stage when I just started in working in this industry. And yes, now I'm going to work and just decided to discuss this subject with you guys. So a lot of new developers who are just learning or who are starting in this area, they think, how can I ever get this job in this industry? Because when you read job specifications, you see there is so many technologies employers are asking from you. They are asking you literally everything. But the thing about it is that they are not looking for all those things. They are not looking for all those technologies they are asking in those job specifications. That would be ideal. That's what they want to get. But never think that they are really looking for all those specifications which they are requiring. Maybe they are looking, but that's like ideal, you know, because everybody in this world is looking for an ideal worker who will come and do everything. But now web development and programming and all this IT industry has changed now. We work with many technologies. Okay, I work full stack. I can work like with front-end development, with back-end development, or I can work with frameworks, and I can also work with graphic design like Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, and so on, and other technologies. Okay, but I am experienced and I have a lot of experience. But it doesn't mean that there are many people like me, for example, out there, and it doesn't mean that employer will get a person like me. And employers understand it, and even in our company we look for, let's say, Java programmer, and we look for it for months and we can't find one, like, because people are just, I believe, afraid to send their CVs even in, you know, because you should understand who is preparing those job specs or job specifications for these job requirements. Those are HR, human resource department, who is looking after jobs and who is looking for employing people for the company. But how it happens is, let's say IT department need a new worker, okay, and then IT department manager goes to HR, and HR gets all specifications from that guy, from IT manager, okay? And IT manager says, here, we need this, and all technologies possible, whatever. He will list all of them. And HR manager, do you think they understand what is IT? Do you think they understand how IT works at all? Like, no, they don't. And that's the thing, that they are looking for something what they don't really understand. And at the end, you get these high-level specs with these all technologies which are required. But anyway, why I'm telling you to apply for these jobs is because when you go to interview, you will be talking not only to HR manager, you will be talking also to IT manager. And if IT manager sees that you are capable of working, you want to work, and main thing in IT is wanting. If you will be some alcoholic or someone, you know, who just wastes the time, and obviously you will not be able to get IT job. But if you are willing to work, if you want to learn, if you are ready to work, then you will get IT job with no problem. And now I would like to talk about how to get a job, and because now I have been talking so far only about what is like obvious things, like we send CVs, we search for jobs, and we read job specifications. But how to get this job? And getting this job is very like you have to be different. You have to mention in your CV something that you are capable of doing, like things you are capable of solving, problems you are capable. That's what all basically that's all companies what they want to hear is that you are capable and you want to solve. If you can't solve, you are trying to solve the problem, because that's very important in IT, because you know yourself that IT and programming, this is all about problem solving all day long, every day. Like that's what we do when we write code. We solve problems, we look for answers to problems where we get into, like for example, we don't understand something or some code is not working, we are solving, we are looking why it's not working, we are trying to understand what we have done wrong or what someone else who wrote that code have done wrong. Or if you work with content management systems, you are solving problems, because obviously you wouldn't understand how that content management system is written or things like that. But my advice to you after all this video is just go and look for a job, and when you find what is position you are interested in, just send CV. How I found my job? Okay, I started YouTube channel just because of this finding a job. You know why? Because I started building tutorials, and yes, this is one of my channels, but I have more channels. I have Martin's tutorials, and there as well I have lots of tutorials in Ruby, in different technologies. I wouldn't be able to list them all now. But the idea is that I built a YouTube channel, and I just started recording, and I was not recording it for showing it to you guys or something. I was thinking, how could I be different from everyone else? And I decided, hey, I will start building like tutorials. And then when someone, for example, and I built HTML, CSS simple tutorials, and after I started only building more advanced tutorials like in JavaScript, jQuery or PHP or Java or .NET framework. But the idea is that you are already different, and that's how I was different. So when I was sending CV, and I just mentioned on my CV that I have a YouTube channel, and you can look, I create web like tutorials in programming or in web development or in graphic design. And when employer sees that, he just wants to talk to you only because he wants to see you. Actually, he wants to see who is that guy behind that microphone, who actually does this, who actually creates. And actually, if you are teaching something to someone, then as you understand, you must understand to teach. You can teach something but you don't understand yourself. And actually writing tutorials is a very good experience, I found, because you yourself, I have been learning a lot of things just because I have started writing tutorials or recording tutorials for my YouTube channels. Because you are learning, you are constantly learning, and even you are researching things in small detail, and that's one thing. That's how I did it. You could do the same, but at the beginning stage, now I'm recording for people because you ask me questions, and I write these video tutorials in programming and so on. But at the beginning stage, I created my YouTube channel just for my portfolio, not because I just wanted to start creating tutorials in IT. No, guys, I started creating tutorials in IT just because of my portfolio. Yes, and this is pretty much it. And like I said, just apply for jobs. Apply for all jobs you are interested in, and you will see you will get job with no problem in IT. Because like I said, a lot of companies are searching for programmers or IT guys or web developers or content management system workers. But the thing is that there is not enough those professionals out there, and people are really looking for. Like our company sent a couple of times like these job specs, or we created jobs, but nobody applied really for them. So that's what I'm saying. Don't be afraid to apply. Whatever specification is there, just send your CV in, and Yes, that's pretty much it for this video.